Arsenal 3, Dinamo Zagreb 0, leaves us in third place in the Champions League and looking really good for an automatic qualification into the top 8. Overall, a very comfortable, no drama performance from Arsenal, which I was really impressed with. We lost Lewis Skelly for this game. It sounds like he might have picked up a little bit of an injury, according to Mikel Arteta. So we'll have to see what happens there. He said he didn't feel quite right after the Villa game, tried to get for a training session yesterday and could not complete it. Hopefully, he said it was his knee. Maybe he tweaked his knee. Doesn't sound great, but let's hope that's just all it is like a little bit of precaution. And he's back. We did see Calafiori back on the bench, which was good to see. Ranieri as well, who came on and looked lively. And overall, I thought it was a very comfortable game. Dinamo Zagreb didn't really show anything in terms of an attacking sense. We started really well. Goal coming down the left. Martinelli looked really bright all game. Crosses the ball in. Lovely little setback from Havertz. And it's a brilliant finish from Declan Rice for his first Champions League goal. And he could have had more, couldn't he? I mean, he missed a sitter late on from a brilliant cross from Ranieri. It wasn't too late on, but it was in the second half. And but I did think Declan Rice was fantastic today, probably my man of the match. I think we've scored 5 goals in a row, all coming down our left-hand side. The 2 against Villa and the 3 here. We didn't create enough in the first half. We were so dominant, 11 shots on goal, but only 2 on target. I think the other one other than Declan Rice's one was a Martinelli shot from distance. Didn't test keeper enough for me, and sometimes that's the story of Arsenal's games, but we were completely dominant and in control. Couple of silly little errors from Timber and Kivior, who played at right centre-back in this game, and I thought he looked fine. Does have a ricket in him, though, and can maybe see what the reluctance of Mikel Arteta to start him in previous games, but I thought he looked fine on the ball. Just sometimes doesn't look quite strong enough in the duel, which I think is probably the reluctance from Mikel Arteta, but Zinchenko also came in. I thought he did well, as did Jorginho. Second half took a little bit of time to get our second goal. Martinelli cuts inside again and goal from the left, whips it in, and it's a brilliant header from Havertz, but he can't really miss from there, really. It's a really, really good ball from Martinelli. And the third one might be the most important goal, because Odegaard's been way off it in terms of output this season. And again, comes down the left. Trossard, I think, deflected cross, goes beyond Rice, and not sure how Odegaard scores in the end. I think it might be from his shin. And it goes in, and it's probably a really important goal for our captain. He needs it. We need him to be better in terms of his output. And then we made, flurry of changes. Obviously, Trossard had already come on. When Yeri came on, I thought he looked really, really bright. Partey came on at right back to give Timber a breather. Nice to see Havertz come off, to be honest. He got his goal, but we needed to give him a breather. And I think, we can possibly rotate a bit for Girona. I'm not certain Mikel Arteta will, but, we look in pretty good standing in the table. And it's not necessarily an easy one. You've got Bayern sitting in 15th, Manchester City now sitting in 25th, who will probably qualify, but it's not a given. I think PSG are around 20th as well. So, brilliant performance overall. And I thought Arsenal were very comfortable. Looked good. Got a little bit of rest in certain players. Left back concerns me a little bit for the weekend. Hopefully Lewis Skelly's back. If not, will we start Zinchenko again? Will we go with Calafiori? Who knows? We do have a plethora of options there, but we need to sign someone now in the window in the attack. Thought Sterling was pretty poor from the right wing again today. I tweeted halfway through the game that Ranieri's looking like our only real right wing option at this point in time, and you can't put 3 games a week on a 17-year-old at this point in time who's just coming into the team. Thought he looked lively again. Ranieri, I think he's a really, really good player. But again, can't expect too much of a 17-year-old that's just coming into the team. We need more. I feel for Havertz. We need more for him. He looks exhausted. I'd love to be able to rotate him with an out-and-out striker. Been lots of talk of Cunha and Sesko and people like this, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if those are feasible, to be honest. It sounds like from the clubs they're going to be very difficult deals to do. At the same time, we can't put a sticking plaster on it anymore. We can't keep doing short-term deals. We've got to do something bigger. And we've got a few days down. Big game against Wolves, and then a few days left of the transfer window, but we've got to be able to do something. I think we've got to go big. I don't think short-term deals are going to cut it. I don't see any sort of 20, 30 million deals out there that are going to improve us dramatically. I think we've got to go big. Sesko would be my choice. I think it's going to cost an arm and a leg to get him, but there's no better time to do it. still a lot left in this season if we really believe in it, and we need Josh to pull something out for us. Keep our fingers crossed on that front. Overall, fantastic win. Sits third in the Champions League group. Fingers crossed we qualify automatically, because we, more than anyone, could do with those 2 playoff games off and rested and somewhere in Dubai, I think. At Purely Arsenal FP on Twitter. Subscribe here, like, comment, appreciate it.